What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwan, and I am back with Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 7, Episode 16. You got Swurved. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. My apologies for getting Love and Hip Hop out this late, but I had to work last weekend. I have to work this weekend. So, yeah. Yes, so I'm gonna do what I can this weekend. I promise. I'm gonna give y'all what I can. Anyway, the episode picks back up with Ching Diamond throwing out DNA tests, like this whole acting like she a float rider at Mardi Gras. Like, what we doing? What are we doing? Like, you literally you could have been a blessing in this moment, and you could have been blessed in this moment just by doing whatever you were supposed to do, but your range was off. You couldn't breathe while you were rapping. Your goal was for everybody to know that Quez was the baby daddy so you can make yourself feel better. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay. But what you did was, instead of making this moment about you made it about this raggedy ass nigga, which you keep trying to do, and you keep trying to push him on everybody, but everybody don't like him like that. Okay? Anyway, Zoe went up there. She did her thing. She killed it. Now Ching and her sister want to fight her. Why? You still think in your brain of delusion that you're better than Zoe. It's giving you're jealous of Zoe. You want to be like that, but you act like you don't know how to become a different person. I mean, I think that Ching can be such a great person if she be herself. And you stop running behind Quez, okay, with his musty looking ass, okay? So then we get to these other two musty motherfuckers, Larissa and Michael. So she walked in, got her nose all up in the air talking about, this look like the ghetto. Bitch, you kiss Flavor Flav. End of discussion. Anyway, Michael really called her because he wants something. Okay, because his other two women mad at him. I feel like this whole conversation was pointless. So, yes. Michael gets served with child support papers. I don't understand why Larissa acting like she's so above. Moving along. Trina, her husband, and Julian. I absolutely do not like serve, whatever. The little deadbeat. So Trina's husband wants to have a problem with Julian so bad. You're trying to fight on her behalf for something that happened years ago. You wasn't even around, and it's like you're still trying to fight for her. You're trying to fight that battle for her. You look crazy. Then you sitting here trying to stun this man while your wife is the one who's looking to get into movies. He got what he wanted, but raggedy niggas like you will mess this up for her. Meanwhile, she's funding your lifestyle. She's funding your rap career, and I'm pretty sure when it takes off, you're not gonna have nothing to do with her because you a bum ass nigga. I don't know. Anyway, he decided that what's her name? Shay should apologize to Trina. And okay, Swerve, whatever. You could go to hell. So Pinky Doll, Platt's eyes and toes meet up. Okay, if you don't know Pinky Doll is Pinky Doll. Platt's is Jaquay. Eyes is Kent. And toes is Cat. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, Cat wants to since that whole situation with Ryder didn't go down so well, well, now Kat wants to pimp out Pinky Dog. Girl. Okay. Anyway, I just couldn't keep up with this scene, and it's just all gave me neurodivergent. And Pinky with her fake crying, and she wants her song back from Big D, Baby D. I don't know him, the man with the bad, with the silvers in his mouth, with all the gaps in his mouth. Like, sir, y'all really be pissing me off. Anyway, I don't know if Pinky was, y'all know Pinky was in the hospital for, I think she had heart issues, and I want to say that's probably because of those mudbank videos that she was doing. I'm not sure why, but I do wish her well. I don't know what's her status, so if y'all know, drop it down in the comments. But we sending out good, healing, total and complete healing to Pinky Dog. All right, Sonye and Irie, I guess that's her friend. I'm still trying to understand why Sonye is on the show. She's in the studio with Big D. He gave her Pinky song, and he wants her to perform that song at his Mellow Mondays. Irie tells Big D, this sounds really messy. And then Irie tells Sonye, you just said how messy this was, and you need to focus on your music. So her coming in again with this air about herself. Yeah, she might be that girl, and she might be great as a writer and all of that, but you have somehow become a bird. You've gotten on this show, you've gotten comfortable, and now you've become a bird. So whatever you've been doing, it really doesn't matter at this point. I just knew it was just a matter of time before she start operating from a bird behavior. Okay? Julian and Zoe. So Trina hooked up Julian and Zoe so he can help her with her music. She's in the studio rapping. Trina, she said Trina introduced Zoe to Julian, which is why Trina ain't shit. Because how Julian treated you, or whatever it is he did to you, you're going to turn around and have Zoe to work with him? Okay, girl. Whatever. The song that Zoe is going to be rapping, it's going to be on the soundtrack of the movie that Trina and Shay are doing. So Shay stops by because Julian asks her to stop by, and he talks to her about apologizing, basically, apologizing to Trina. And she said, hell no, I'm not doing it, and she better not do it, or I'm going to be mad. Anyway, Ching and her sister get together. Ching is always operating in her delusions, and since her and Quez is good because the baby is Quez, and they're in a decent place for now, she wants everybody else to accept Quez, and they don't with him like that because he been over you. I don't understand it. When somebody screws you over time after time and you tell your family, they're always going to be mad at him. And I don't blame them. But then I'm going to be mad at you because you continuously choose to be stupid and obtuse in this whole situation. When he gets tired of you, he's going to go run back to whomever he was with prior to. On the other hand, I don't remember Ching's sister's name, but ma'am, you need to control your emotions. I don't understand why when you see Quez, you go from 0 to 100 really quick, which doesn't make any sense to me unless something went down with y'all too that somebody ain't talking about. Not to mention I get Quez make you mad because of the way he's treating his sister. I get that. But you're going to have to figure that out. You are going to have to figure out what triggers you when he come around. If your sister wants to deal with him, then you have to let your sister deal with him. You cannot constantly try to fight this man. It's annoying at this point. You need to figure out the root of that issue. Is either you've dealt with somebody like him, or you really want to fight him just on the strength of your sister, but that makes you look crazy because your sister gonna constantly go back to him until she gets tired. She's not gonna leave him until she's tired. Or door number 3, and I'm gonna keep standing behind door number 3, you must have your sister baby daddy. I don't know. I don't know, but this is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Okay? Control your emotions, ma'am. Let them two live in a ghetto state. And when your sister try to come to you and talk to you about them, then you just remove yourself from that. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Don't come tell me nothing about Quez. I don't care. Are you okay? I can, you extend yourself. Not extend, but you be there for your sister in a way that's healthy for you, not for her. Because she's going to keep going back and she's going to keep hitting that same wall until she gets tired. Okay? Ain't you tired, Miss Hilly? Ain't you tired? Obviously not. Swurved hit a lick with Trina, and this old hoe still traumatized by this bump nigga who don't take care of his child. Okay? Joy wants to hook Larissa up with Trick Daddy. Larissa is a old bum ass hoe who's just looking for a lick and looking for the highest bidder. And the only thing Trick Daddy gonna do is throw a couple dollars and eat her boot. Okay? Oops. You know I ain't lying. Anyway, I didn't think Zoe can get messy, but she decided to come on this season and be messy. Zoe, what you did was messy. You telling all of them that Shay was talking about Swurved is you adding more to whatever they had going on. You didn't know the full story, but you decided to take your tall, fat, messy ass back to them. And I'm so disappointed in Zoe. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to call it. She pissed me off because now you're putting more on top of what's already happening. You don't know the beginning of it. And you supposed to be cool with Shay. Y'all supposed to be cool. Because when that lady embraced you, she embraced you like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a long time. But now since you, I guess, operating with the cool kids or the bird brains, you're operating in bird brain behavior. Anyway, it was messy and it was unnecessary. And everybody just all of a sudden want to be respectful to Trina and Swurved. Who the hell are they? Talking Bobby was like, I'm finna go tell. They was like, no, we got to let them enjoy their night. No, I will they night up. But this was a mess. And you shouldn't have done this. Anyway, Michael and Nadia. He's mad because Nadia put him on child support and he want his women to take responsibility because they knew what they was getting themselves into. Michael. Anyway, we get to Big D's event and Sonya is getting ready to perform Pinky's song. Pinky at this point is acting like a child. She was like, I want my song. Like, girl, you didn't even pay this man for this song. So I don't know what we're talking about. This is just another buffed and fluffed storyline. Okay, because we don't even know where you been. Anyway, Kent talk to Big D about Pinky's record. He tells them, listen, her song is gone. He's giving it away to somebody else. And he can't get past the disrespect from Jacquay. And he didn't even mess with Pinky like that. Trick asking. He was doing that as a favor for Trick. So I can't give them what they want. Okay? It is what it is. Sonye's on the stage performing Pinky Doll's song, and this is where the episode ends because of course they're gonna try to get into a fight. Again, Sonye has showed up as the bird brain that I known her to be the first time I saw her. Anyway, with all of that being said, before I go, okay, because y'all gonna see this on a bunch of y'all videos. Okay, so if you go on Instagram and go to High Vibes Candle Fragrance Company, y'all get y'all. When I tell you this candle smells so good, okay, y'all DM my cousin Courtney on Instagram, but go into High Vibes, and again, this is the Happiness Pink Pineapple and Lush Nectar, baby, okay. And it's High Vibes Candle and Fragrance. Well, not and, but it's High Vibes Candle Fragrance Company. Y'all, DM her. Get your candles. Get your candles. Get your candles. This is the happiness candle. She has different intentional what they call it, intentional candles. Each intention has its own scent, and not only does it have its own scent, it has its own intention for the candle. It smells absolutely good. Okay, y'all, get your shout out to my cousin Courtney. Okay, I will put the information in my description box. Okay, y'all go follow her page on Instagram, and yeah. Go follow my cousin on Instagram and get your candles. My girl just started her business. So y'all go run up my girl. Anyway, with all of that being said, this is your girl Kiwan reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Oh, one more thing. If you can't find her, just drop me in the comments, and if I follow you on Instagram, I will tag you. If not, follow me on Instagram at Kiwan_J_TV on Instagram. Okay? All right. I will see y'all in the next video.